The rain lashed against the dented hood of my Subaru Outback, a staccato rhythm that mirrored the drumbeat of my anxieties. 50 years old, and here I was, living in my car again. The irony wasn't lost on me. At this age, most men my age were celebrating anniversaries, watching grandkids play ball, their lives settled into a comfortable routine. Me? I was parked on a deserted side street, the glow of a greasy spoon diner my only companion. A crumpled piece of paper lay forgotten on the passenger seat. I unfolded it carefully, the worn creases a testament to its frequent retrieval. It was a poem, handwritten by my Uncle Marty's familiar scrawl, a gift from my high school graduation all those years ago. The title, Never Give Up, seemed to mock me from the page. Had I truly given up? Or had life just kept throwing me curveballs I couldn't quite hit? Uncle Marty, with his booming laugh and unwavering optimism, wouldn't have judged me. He'd probably slap me on the back, bellow some corny motivational quote, and remind me of the words in his poem. Bad chapters craft the most astonishing stories. Uncle Marty's influence in my life had always been a steadying force. With his imposing stature and infectious laughter, he was the kind of man who seemed to fill a room with his presence. Yet he was never intimidating. Instead, he exuded an unshakable warmth and a belief in the inherent goodness of people, including me. When I received that fateful poem at my high school graduation, I didn't fully grasp the significance of the words within. At the time, I was a young man on the brink of adulthood, dreams of a golden future glimmering in my eyes. It wasn't until years later, as I stared at those same words in the muted glow of my car's interior light, that their true weight hit me. I could still hear Uncle Marty's deep, resonant voice from that day. "Arthur," he said, his eyes twinkling with pride, "life's going to throw you some curveballs, but remember, it's not the easy victories that make a great story. It's how you handle the strikeouts, the fouls, the losses. That's what shapes a man." Even back then, his words held a certain gravitas, but they were buoyed up by the comforting knowledge that they came from a place of love and unwavering support. My mother, too, had offered her own brand of wisdom. Her soft, knowing eyes held a depth of understanding that only a parent can possess. "Arthur," she told me, her voice filled with quiet strength, "your uncle is right. Life won't always be easy, but remember you're never alone. You carry a piece of us with you always." She handed me a small, well-worn photo of our family. It was a tangible reminder of the roots that anchored me, of the people who believed in me, even when I doubted myself. These memories, encapsulated within the crumpled paper of Uncle Marty's poem and the fading photo of my family, were my touchstones. They offered a glimpse into a past filled with love and hope, reminding me that even in my darkest moments, I was never truly alone. As I sat there, enveloped by the rhythmic patter of the rain against the windshield, I began to see my life through a different lens. It was a perspective that Uncle Marty had always encouraged, but one that I had often struggled to embrace. Society's definition of success, a stable career, a house with a white picket fence, a family of one's own, had eluded me, leaving behind a trail of regret and self-doubt. Yet in that moment, a quiet resolve began to bloom within me, its petals unfurling despite the storm that raged outside. Perhaps Uncle Marty was right all along. Maybe my story wasn't meant to follow the conventional narrative. Perhaps the adversities I'd faced, the failures I'd endured, were not a testament to my inadequacies, but rather the foundation of something remarkable yet to come.